What's good, gardening friends and family? Back with another video. So today, what I'm gonna be doing is just showing y'all a quick update of my garden, as well as just having a little conversation with y'all while I'm showing y'all the garden. But as I walk over here, I want to remind everybody to don't plant a seed expecting it to sprout tomorrow. This is a life lesson as well. At the end of the day, everything takes time. A seed takes time. You gotta water it, you gotta nurture it. The sun, the wind, the air, the moon, all these things contribute. But you could bombard a seed with all of these things at once. And you know what's not gonna happen? It's not gonna sprout tomorrow. So just remember that a lot of things take time. You gotta be patient. You gotta understand that that's how nature is. Nature isn't rushing. Nature is taking its time. We the only ones out here trying to rush life. We the only things trying to make something happen instead of just happening and being. But that's just something small I wanted to say for this video. But as I walk over here, this how the garden looking right now. And so I still got the basil going. It's getting bigger. Still got this little marigold. The reason it's doing this is because it was in this pot right here. It wasn't able to go all the way into the ground, so it pushed up. And then now it's like super leggy and stuff. Then I got this borage right here trying to finally take off. It was small for about 2-3 weeks. Or maybe I wasn't watering it enough. Then here, the reason that this side looks this way compared to this side is because I believe an animal got into this side whenever I had planted the collard greens, as well as there was an ant bed, or there may still be an ant bed in this area. And comment down below. But a lot of the ants have been making mounds around the roots. And I think either they have been eating the roots, or the fact that they're making a mound there might disrupt the whole root system and the structure of the soil. But comment down below if y'all know something I could do to help fix this. I've used diatomaceous earth. That's pretty much all I really try to use as far as with pests. But it keeps washing away and it's finna start being wet. So if there's any other suggestions y'all could give as far as with the ants. Now, with the animals, that's a whole nother story. Cause one day when I came, this greenhouse, I had some seedlings in there and all my seedlings was knocked off. And I think that was because of maybe a raccoon or a rabbit or something maybe. But down here, I got these beans. Got some string beans. It's a few on here. I'm probably finna harvest a lot of this today. It's a few string beans on there. But yeah, I'm finna harvest a lot of this today. Go home, make a little soup, a pot of greens. But I got this little tomato that had popped up over here in this area. I know it's gonna start getting cold, but I'ma just let that do its thing. Then that's another tomato right there. I'ma try to let this do its thing. Got some cilantro. All of these is mustard greens. Got some radishes right there. And like I said, string beans. Got this sage, society garlic, more basil. Now, we're gonna go in here. Now we're in here. This is where I've been growing my little microgreens. I've been doing small batches recently just to perfect this area, because this area is a little different from where I was growing them at home. But yeah, these top ones, those are fenugreek, and then those bottom ones are radishes. I'm just also trying to be careful because I don't want to put too much stuff in here right now, because I haven't 100% figured out that animal problem and I don't want to put too much stuff in here and then an animal come and ruin my day again. even though I'm in the animal's habitat, this is really his space. This is his space, but I'm the one cramping his style. So I understand. But what I've done, as far as reinforcement, as far as this greenhouse right now, I'm just putting wood like that all the way around, just on the flaps, to where at least it'll take a little effort to get under there. At least maybe they might be tired that day or something and not want to do it. But I replanted some collard green seeds in this area, and hopefully they pop through. Then right here, those are mustard green seeds right there in that row. Then I planted some more mustards right there. Just because they doing so good over there, I was like, might as well, you know, come on this side with it. I got a few bunch of onions and scallions that I planted around these edges. I'm waiting for those to pop up. That's gonna be a part of the pest prevention that I'm gonna be doing. Onions and garlic help a lot with pest prevention. It's a cat looking at me. Y'all see this cat? What bro doing? He trying to crash the party. What's up? You probably the one who over here been messing with my stuff. Oh, that's a boy too? Probably the one over here been messing with my stuff, man. You trying to play, huh? He look like he want to play. I ain't gonna touch you because I don't know where you from. But peace. Please don't mess with my garden, my friend. Please, my friend, don't mess with the garden. But yeah, I'm gonna leave him be. Hopefully he don't mess up the garden. So another reason for me making this video today is I'm finna be cutting a couple limbs of this tree off, because it's just really been in my way, and I need to be able to get through this area a little bit easier. So I'm gonna just start with some of these areas and just bring y'all along for the ride. You know what? I might be able to cut it from a better angle. Give me a second. So now what I'm gonna be doing is harvesting some of these radishes and some of these mustard greens. So here I'm harvesting the radishes. Normally I always, when I plant radishes, seed heavy, because early on I could get radishes at a decent size, but I'm also thinning them out right now while I'm harvesting them. So I'm getting a harvest, and I'm still making space for the other radishes that are in the ground to have more room to grow and get bigger. And some of the ones that haven't took off yet, they're getting some space. It's also aerating the soil around the radishes. Here I'm harvesting the mustard greens. The reason I like to plant mustard greens is the same reason I like radishes. I like spicy things, and mustard greens are also very healthy for you. They are very good for inflammation. So whenever you harvest these, you don't need to pull the whole plant. You can just pull some of the leaves and the plant will continue to grow. But just be sure to not pull too many of the leaves, because the plant still needs the leaves for photosynthesis. That's all I'm gonna be doing out here. Stay tuned to the next clip. I'm gonna be showing y'all my backyard. Alright, so now I'm back with the next clip. So now I'm just in the backyard, in the garden. I'm gonna just be giving y'all a quick little tour. Not really a tour, but I'm kind of just gonna highlight a couple plants that I got. We just gonna talk as I'm highlighting the plants. And you just gonna come along with me on the journey as always. We just gonna keep it moving. So first, we gonna start over here. So right here, I had planted some white icicle radishes as well as some peas. So hopefully these white icicle radishes, I'm gonna end up thinning some of this out, but these white icicle radishes are gonna grow and help deter some of the pests from these peas, and these peas gonna climb up this trellis. Then here, I got the calendula, and it's really going crazy right now. I really need to harvest it. Probably gonna harvest some today. It's a little scallion growing in there, and then I got some collard greens growing in there as well. So the next thing I wanted to show y'all too right here is this mullein. It's finally starting to catch, and it's in this pot. It wasn't really filled up that much, but it's been growing pretty well since I've been watering it a whole lot more. I don't think it needs a whole lot more water whenever it's established, but you do got to keep it kind of moist with well-drained soil. This is that sage I had started from a cutting, and then as y'all could see, it's finna shoot up another one right here in the branch. So I need to harvest some of this too as well, and then I'm gonna end up drying it out and then potentially putting it in one of my teas that I make. Right here, I said I was gonna make a video for some of these things. It just kind of, sometimes making a video versus doing it in real life takes more time. Sometimes it's just a whole lot easier for me to just get out here and be in the moment and be present and just do what I gotta do. But right here is some spinach and Swiss chard in there, and some peas I had put. Right here we got broccoli all the way around, and then this basil in the middle, and then there's a snapdragon in there, mustard greens, and then right here I had planted some bok choy down here, basil again, string beans. This herb right here is Gotu Kola. I've been making it pretty often in teas in the morning time. It really helped me with my focus. Got some peppers still going. Probably gonna pull these out soon. My Armenian cucumber is done hit the dirt, so I ain't decided what I done put in here yet, so I'm just letting the roots decompose in there. Might end up seeing what's up with this. Maybe not, I don't know yet. Got some more peppers. This salvia, marigold. And I'm gonna show y'all something, and don't judge me, all right? So I had planted a loofah in this bed. So as y'all can see, this is the vine right here. One day I had came out here and I had just attached it to this branch. So from that, it grew up there, and now I got a loofah hanging from this power line. Now, don't worry, because this power line doesn't go to anything, and it's disconnected from the house. Like it doesn't power anything. I think the company is discontinued. So like I said, don't judge me, but I think it's pretty cool. Hopefully it dry out in a decent amount of time so I can harvest it and get some more seeds. Here was a little experiment I had going. I just had this eggplant and this cherry tomato, and I wanted to see how long they could go in these buckets without me watering them. And I haven't watered them in about 2 weeks, and they still green. They're not really growing that much, but I just want to see what happens. It's just a little experiment. Right here, I got some Swiss chard, collard greens, kale, basil, that flame acanthus. This might be one of my favorite plants, for real, for real. ashwagandha, got some peppermint, strawberries. Oh, let me show y'all that ginger I had potted. So this is that ginger. It's in here. It's feeling pretty strong. It seems like it's developing pretty well. Got a couple eggplants on here. Celosia. I know this mud drops seeds everywhere. I know it's gonna be seeds probably all in this grass. I mean, in this area next year. These turnips, but I really just grew them for the greens. But they might end up bulbing up. But I really just grew these for the small greens. That's why it's so crowded. String beans again. Carrots. These the drought tolerant slash Texas native. I had harvested that moringa, drying it out right now. So I have some for the winter for the teas. Rosemary. This I had planted some Swiss chard in there. And these two are broccoli. From that ashwagandha plant that I had over there, I had looked in the dirt and I was able to it had dropped a seed, I think, and it had sprouted another one. So I dug it out and then I put it in a different pot. What I need to do with this pot though, actually I'm gonna do it right now since the mulch is right here. I need to mulch it up. So you do not want your soil exposed, because one, it helps weeds go through. So whenever your soil is exposed, weeds are way more likely to pop through, as well as you're way more likely to lose moisture. And since it's getting a little cold, a little cooler now, this mulch will help with maintaining the temperature of this fabric pot. Even though the sides, they are air, it will at least help keep the top of this soil from losing a lot of its nutrition. Got some carrots in here. I know it's a bit overcrowded, but it is pretty much rows. So I did circles, kind of did circles, and then I thinned out a lot of those circles. Got some parsnips in here. I really am looking forward to these parsnips. I love parsnips. Got some more peas right there. Oregano, this roselle that I need to harvest. I'm probably gonna harvest this area soon. I'm gonna wait for this area to get a little bit darker all the way through. Got some more basil, comfrey. I had repotted my thyme into this 5-gallon bucket. This is something that I haven't done before. I haven't grew thyme in a 5-gallon bucket before, but I'm gonna try this. Hopefully the roots go deep and the thyme gets tall. Pepper plant, got this cardon. So this plant right here, I want to highlight it real quick. So I don't know if y'all can see those spikes on there. Here y'all can see it better here. But those spikes really are prickly. But this actual plant, you can harvest the greens. And you could cook them down for I think about an hour, and then from there you could eat them. And then they say that it resembles the taste of asparagus, but I haven't tried it yet, so don't quote me on it. I mean, not asparagus, artichoke. My apologies. Right here got some bok choy. This pineapple sage starting to go to seed. It's done dropped seed already. I know it has, because it's a couple on the ground down there. Lemon balm that's done came back to life. Wanted to show y'all I got some seedlings going too outside in the backyard. So that's down there. That's mustard, broccoli, collard greens, and collard green. This right here is one of my failed attempts on a worm bucket. Well, I wouldn't say failed, because I still got nutrients out of it,
because actually black fly larvae deliver nutrients. They break things down and deliver nutrients in a similar way to the way that worms do. Not exactly the same, but in a similar way when they break things down. I had it like this, and then I was collecting the worm juice down here in this second bucket. I had holes in the top like this. But yeah, right now, I don't know what's in here. I haven't looked in here in a while. I don't think there's anything in here because I haven't really fed it. And then another issue that I wasn't aware of at the time, but you should not put onions, peppers, citrus, or things like that in your worm bin, because those things will hurt your worms, as well as eggshells. I'm just showing y'all how it's possible to grow food to eat in a small area. This is the beginning of the season. It's November 1st right now, the day that I'm recording this video. So it's a lot of things that y'all could do. Have fun with it. Comment down below what's y'all favorite vegetable and what y'all planning on planting in this next week. I really want to see y'all comments, and I want y'all to encourage each other down below. So this concludes the video. I want to say I thank y'all for watching once again. And we just gonna continue this gardening journey. We gonna keep going on this thing, keep learning, keep experiencing, keep building community, you know? And I just wanna remind y'all, it's a beautiful day to garden. I hope y'all enjoy the rest of y'all day. Stay great, stay beautiful, and just keep it pushing.
Draining all your energy, better pull them like a weed. Undefeated in life, shit, I sprouted like a seed.